Hi, I'm Mark. This is my October review for Virgo Sun sign and Virgo rising. We start the month with a full moon on the 1st. There's actually 2 full moons in October. The other one is on the 31st, a blue moon. But this is a calendar blue moon. It's not an astrological blue moon because it's not in the same sign, so it doesn't have the same significance. But even so, you've got 2 full moons to deal with. The first, in your 8th house, the moon is conjunct Chiron, the planet of healing. Now, this could bring up feelings from the past, from a past hurt, maybe a loss you suffered in the past. These feelings may resurface, and it's a good chance to use the Chiron healing energy to heal those memories. Also, with the moon in the 8th house, it makes you more acutely aware of things. Maybe things you see or hear which will be upsetting because it's probably more than you need to know or more than you want to know. This moon will activate your emotional, psychological side, and you'll get insights about what's going on around you. On the 3rd, Venus moves into your sign and the 1st house. Now, when Venus is in the 1st house, she wants to achieve balance. She wants everything to be nice. You'll probably become a little bit more drawn. You'll probably be a bit more amiable. You'll probably be more likely to do things for people. Around the middle of the month, she makes her opposition to Neptune. So here there could be a bit of a lack of clarity, especially in close relationships. It could be a lack of definition. Also, it can heighten your senses. It can heighten your appreciation. With Neptune being very artistic, it could heighten your creative and artistic side. On the 4th, Pluto moves direct. And Pluto's been in your 5th house for 6 months retrograde. Now he's going to move forward. It's good news. He's in a fellow Earth sign, Capricorn. What does this mean? Well, when Pluto goes direct, after a long period, he throws things back up. So hopefully you've had time over the last 6 months to work out what it is you need to do. Because Pluto will point out your weaknesses and your flaws, so you need to correct those. Pluto is a very intense planet. He's very connected to power and money and all those transformative things that go on. The 5th house is about your creativity, it's about how you express yourself, it's about your loves, it's about your artistic side, it's about children. So if you have done the work, you will now reap some reward. Because Pluto going forward will push the transformation and the change forward. If you haven't, then you need to quickly make amends. Anything that comes up now, deal with straight away. Don't let it hang about because it will impede your growth. On the 8th, it's one of those days where your mind will be very active. It's a great day for thinking up new ideas, thinking about different things. It's a great day for learning new things, but it's not a day for doing boring, mundane tasks. It's a day when you need to give your mind a holiday and just explore the world of learning and experience new things. And on the 9th, there's a bit of a collision. You know, we said Pluto's come forward, or Mars are going back, and they're coming head to head. This is a day where you could get confrontation. It could be confrontation in the way you express yourself. Other people might not like the way you express yourself or talking. There may be problems with shared resources on this day. So just be aware that this is a day of confrontation. So just take a step back and let it pass without any issues. With the sun moving through your 2nd house finances, you need to be reassessing things here. Are you earning enough? Is there enough coming into the household? Have I got enough clients? Am I doing enough? Am I appreciated? These are things you need to be thinking of. Between the 10th and the 11th, it's a good time to come up with new ideas and to look at new opportunities, how you can expand. It's also quite an exciting time as well. You need to be planning ahead now for the future. The only drawback, it's also a time when you could overindulge or overdo things. So just keep an eye on that. Between the 15th and 17th is a great time to start putting those ideas into action. The 16th is a new moon in your financial house. So this is a good time to take advantage of any opportunities or any ideas you've had, put them into practice, and they will grow. Seeds you plant now will grow and you'll be able to harvest in the future. If you come up against any obstacles, or if you get frustrated or angry about something, then you're not on the right path, and you need to revisit it and see where you can make changes and which direction you should be going in. The 18th will be another test of your progress. If everything goes well today, then you're on the right path, you're on the right track. If you have doubts, if you have issues coming up about duty, responsibility, then maybe you're not quite on the right track. And again, you need to revisit, because you need to sort these things out. Because all these planets that are in the 5th house are now moving forward. So it's got to be a good time to get things done now. You don't want anything to hold you back. If there is things holding you back, then you need to look at this. What have I done? What have I created? Have I built something around me that's blocking me, that's holding me back? If there is, you need to break these things down. On the 18th as well, there could be someone you meet today or get in touch with who could be of great benefit to you. They could be of great service to you. They could point things out to you that maybe you won't be able to see because they're too close to you. This person could help you to overcome obstacles. This person could be like a mentor. On the 21st is quite an intense day. There's a lot of intensity around. It's also the day the Black Moon, Lilith, moves into your 9th house in Taurus. Taurus is your fellow Earth sign, so you may experience fears of scarcity. Also with the 9th house, you're going to have to reassess your beliefs. Wherever the Black Moon is, she casts a shadow and will highlight things that need working on. You may feel a little bit disconnected from your higher self. Or you may feel that you've lost a bit of meaning in life. But she's going to be there for some time, so you've got time to work with these things. She will highlight and show you the things that you need to work on. Beliefs, it could be beliefs in people and relationships, it could be belief in finances, political, religious, philosophical. Any one of these could be highlighted. You'll need to work on them. You need to make sure your beliefs are in line with who you are and what you do. They have to work on a practical, daily basis. It may be that the Black Moon will ask you to make a leap of faith sometimes and actually change your beliefs radically. On the 22nd, Venus makes an aspect to the nodes. Now here's another chance to get balance. We were talking about this earlier in the video. Venus wants you to get balanced. Now you have an opportunity to balance what you already know and what you already have with what you need to learn and what you want. Venus can help you do this. Also, there may be some kind of clue regarding your future path forward. Then, before the 28th, you need to be upfront and open. You need to have discussions. If there's any problems that need ironing out, you need to talk about them now. Because on the 28th, Mercury goes retrograde. Mercury is your ruler. And when Mercury is retrograde, communication becomes more difficult. Things get misinterpreted and misread. So it's good to get everything out in the open, be practical, be sensible, discuss any issues before the 28th. The Sun has now moved into your 3rd house and Scorpio, so this is a period of intense learning, gathering lots of information, finding things out and improving communications. With the full moon on the 31st in Taurus and your 9th house, we talked about this earlier, the Black Moon's in your 9th house. This is a highlight of beliefs. Here you may have a bit of an emotional awakening. Could be a rude awakening. Could be that you learn things about people that change your opinions and change your beliefs. Maybe that you have to make major transitions within your beliefs, or maybe it's just a few small adjustments. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like more, please subscribe, or if you'd like to leave me a comment, I'll be glad to hear from you.